we did it, Peter Pan. We're live on the Women's Kiteboarding Community Group. Woo! I think it's working. I hope you guys can see me. If you don't already know me, then let me take a time to introduce myself. My name is Laurel Eastman, and I'm a professional kiteboarder since 99 I learned, and then 2002 I competed on the first ever PKRA World Kitesurfing Freestyle Tour. I just don't know if you guys are with me because I don't see anybody, but I think it's probably just because we're from all over the world, and so, maybe it's nighttime where you are, but thanks for tuning in. Yay, we got a viewer, welcome. Okay, cool. So I'm Laurel, professional kiteboarder and successful business owner. I started my business in 2003. It's a kiteboarding school in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. A huge shout out to Maxine and Boyana, my team there, who really allow me to travel the world and work remotely most of the time and do my volunteer work, which I'm super passionate about, including being the president of our nonprofit organization, KB for Girls, the Women's Kiteboarding Organization. So that's me. You guys are you. Let's do this. We're here to talk about adversity today. And I've had a few, things happen lately that sort of prompted this. What is adversity? It's basically troubles, misfortunes. Things go wrong. Maybe the internet will go wrong, hopefully not. Hi Heidi from Vegas. Hi everybody, thanks for coming. Sometimes in life we have adversity, and then there's something about the hero's journey. And we're gonna talk about that later because we have a great opportunity, ladies, to really be heroes and be awesome and bring our kiteboarding from off the water into our lives. Okay, 3 types of bad luck, misfortune, adversity. First one, it is bad luck. Okay, so sometimes bad luck happens. In kiteboarding, the most common bad luck is that you try to learn kiteboarding, you book your flight, you go to the beach, it's windy season, there's no wind. You're like, geez, I just want to go kiteboarding, there's no wind. Okay, that, ladies, is bad luck. When bad luck happens, shift your mindset, okay? Shake it off. Watch Taylor Swift on the YouTube video and then figure out what's your other thing that you're gonna do. Are you gonna play in a different way? So it's not windy, can you go surfing? Can you do yoga? Are you going to volunteer? Give back to the community that you're traveling to, or in your own community if you're at your local kite beach. Maybe you're gonna work, you're gonna do a cool project, launch your own business. I don't know, you tell me. Write in the comments section, what do you guys do when you have bad luck? But the important thing about the bad luck type of troubles that we are gonna encounter, it's not your fault, so don't beat yourself up about it. Just shake it off. Okay, now, second kind of trouble or adversity that we're gonna get ourselves into in life and in kiteboarding, poor judgment. This one's tougher. There's a lot of examples of poor judgment when you are kiteboarding. And I'd love to say like, oh yeah, just, practice good judgment. That's the end of the video. See you guys later. I'm going to the beach. But it's not that easy. It happens to the best of us, even to me and to Peter Pan. He's like hiding over there, but that's cool. He'll come out later. So poor judgment is when you do things like choose the wrong beach to go out at. It's too rocky. It's too crazy. You're going to maybe also, choose the wrong equipment. Kite size is too big. You're not going to pay attention to the weather. All of a sudden a big black cloud comes, you're overpowered, you're like, woo! And maybe you didn't maintain your gear. You're out there, your gear broke down, you didn't maintain it. It's your fault. You screwed up. Well, it's okay. Like, we can get through this. Now, if you're out there and you're kiteboarding and something's going wrong because of your poor judgment, here's what I do. And this is what I recommend you guys do. First thing you do, stop. So just let go of the bar. If you can, you keep the kite flying. If not, then you just crash the kite, breathe, take as much time as you need to recover, channel your inner Zen dog like Peter Pan. Then regroup, and then you're either gonna decide one of 2 paths. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep kiting and go through it, or I'm gonna just go to the beach and take a break. So that's what you're gonna do. If you do, okay, once you're on the beach, your kite is down, the next really, really important thing to do for using adversity and adversity that comes from poor judgment in your favor is going to be to debrief. It's really, really important, ladies, to debrief. You don't want to just like wrap up your kite and be like, oh, well, that sucked. You want to really analyze, like, what happened there? Did I do something? Was it me? What can I do differently next time? Hi, Joyce in New Zealand. I'm coming to kite with you soon. Good to have you here, ladies. Thank you for being part of our women's kiteboarding community. Okay, so Joyce, you're just in time for the most awesome part of adversity, which is what I'm so excited about for all of us, which is something I learned about called the hero's journey. That's when you say, I'm going to go out and get into trouble. And if you know me, then you're going to know that I love to get into trouble. But basically, you're going to seek adversity. And in my opinion, kiteboarding is one big exercise in seeking adversity. Anybody disagree? Anybody's like, oh no, kiteboarding is a breeze. Nothing ever goes wrong. No, everything goes wrong in kiteboarding, always. So by being a kiteboarder, ladies, you are on a hero's journey. Okay, so by seeking adversity, you're opening up yourselves to something that's called post-traumatic growth syndrome. You may also get some post-traumatic stress syndrome. And if that happens, there's a great technique that Jeannie taught me, which is the butterfly hug, where you just sort of bilaterally tap and hug yourself. And anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. We're getting off topic here. So you're on a hero's journey. I want to share with you my journey of a case study, which is the day that I went kite surfing on a downwinder and my bar broke and I snapped my board in half and I saw a shark. So by using case studies, I think it's a good way for us to really put kind of intangible ideas into into practice. Now I see Christy, you can't hear any tips. Hopefully you can hear me out there. And hi, Jeanette in Canada. Okay, so here's what happens. My story starts the day before when I borrowed my friend's board and I put a ding in the nose. So this was a misfortune. This was an adversity. I broke my friend's toy. So how did I deal with that? You know, luckily it's like on the edge of bad luck and bad judgment. You know, I was coming out of the water, I had the board in my hand, a wave hit me, bang, the nose went right into the rocks. I was like, I broke my friend's toy. So first thing I did was try to fix it. I said to my friend, hey, I broke your board, I'll buy it if you want to. And glad you figured it out, Kristen. And hi from Cabarete, oh, I missed you, I love you. I'll be home soon. Okay, so then I was like, well, she needs to go kiting right now, so how can we fix this? There's a product called Solar Res. I'll put a link in the comment section. Get this product when you travel. It saved the session. Okay, and then the next thing that I did was, arrange for the professional fix. So basically, the point is when you screw up, and especially if you're using other people's kiteboarding equipment, like make it right. Don't just be like, oh, sorry, here's your broken board. All right, the next day, the wind is cranking. All our friends are getting gathered up. We're going to go on this awesome downwinder from Megan's school down to the hot tub in Spa Buena Vista here in Mexico. First thing that happened was the bar eject cracked. I'm going to show it to you. Peter Pan, should we show them? Okay, so the bar eject, Pete picked up the bar and he was like, shoot. And right there you can see the crack. Oop, there. Yeah, so the crack was there. And, could he have ridden with it? Yeah. It was super windy. He was going to be really, really overpowered on the 8-meter Roca. And so we were like, So then we stopped and we analyzed. It wasn't the time to say, like, why did this break? Did we smash it on something? Should we take better care of our gear? No. What would we do? He could not go. That's one option, but no fun. We could rent a kite from Megan because she has a whole bunch of great kites to rent, which would have been good. And then we could also make it work. So what we did is we chose to make it work. I took a bar from a different kite from my Ozone Enduro and I flew it on the best Roca. And that's not optimal. It's definitely suboptimal, but you can make it work. And so we did that. We launched. Okay, all is good. We're riding along, the sun is shining, the rays are jumping and splashing, there's birds, I got my friends with me, I'm on Sinbad's surfboard that she gave me and was like, please don't hurt it, and channeling my inner Cynthia Sinbad Brown, like carving, okay, you get the picture. All of a sudden, crack! I was just riding. I was like, okay, I know I broke the board in half. This is bad. So I'm like looking for rocks. Okay, I don't see any rocks. You know, I was lucky because I wasn't overpowered, like nothing bad was going on with the kite, so I was able to keep the kite in the air and then just calmly thinking, what am I going to do? And then I thought back to what Sinbad had told me the day before, which was, oh, one time I broke my board and then I just rode it into the beach, and I think she linked in our group to her video of her doing that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Not. So I tried to do that and I was like, ooh, this is bad. And then it broke totally in half, and then I started to like ride only the nose. So then I'm like riding along. I'm, you know, on my feet on the nose. I'm holding this with one hand. I'm underpowered with a 7-meter enduro, and I'm like, I'm gonna frickin' hit myself, and I'm gonna bleed. This is no good. So I just went back to the beach. So that was how I sort of managed that. I just calmly went to the beach. I was smart enough to have had my kite buddy with me, and so he helped me land my kite, and then very kindly gave me his board and his kite and let me continue. So, second adversity down. Here's the last one, which is my favorite one, and I'm so excited because it's always been my dream to kite surf and see a shark. You might be saying, like, why, Laurel? Sharks bite people. Well, you know, in Cabarete, we don't even have bitey sharks, and it's not like I'm in, you know, shark central places. So, you know, I really love wildlife, and I was like, I want to see a shark, and I want to be brave, and I want to face my fears. So I get downwind, I see my girls, I'm like, okay, I'm going to the wave, I'm riding, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. All of a sudden, I look down, boom, shark. Very fast and very quick. But definitely a shark in the super clear water here in Los Barriles. It's really neat because you can see everything. And so I was like, holy smokes, I just saw a shark. That's like my dream. And then I looked around and I was like, oh, there's nobody here. So I went to the beach. So I was a little more scared than I thought I would be when I saw the shark. But basically, that's just me being on my hero's journey and being like maybe crazy, stupid, brave, and wanting to face my fears and hopefully inspire you ladies to do the same. So that's what happened. Let's wrap it up about adversity. Peter Pan, I think you should help them because you've done a lot of adversity training in your life. Yes. Okay, ladies, this is Peter Pan, my little dog. When adversity happens, you got to decide, is this bad luck? Is this bad judgment? If it's bad luck or bad judgment, take some time to analyze it, you know, and really make a plan for next time what you're going to do better. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Super, super, super important. Just be like, all right, I screwed up, whatever, move on. And yeah, just know that either way, bad luck or poor judgment, you are on a hero's journey. You are amazing. Peter Pan, are they on a hero's journey? Yes, they are. Okay, so as I was learning about the Facebook Live and how to do this, I came across this super cute fitness lady who was like, at the end of your Facebook Live videos, you have to give them a call to action. So, ladies, here's your call to action. What you want to do is set up your notifications for my next Facebook Live video. I'm going to do it next week, Tuesday, same time, same bat channel. And until something changes, I want to do it on KB for Girls, our women's kiteboarding organization, and all about where we came from, where we are right now, and then together with you ladies, what we are going to do to make women's kiteboarding more awesome and more amazing. So set your notifications to get my next Facebook Live. Okay, second call to action. Right now, open another browser in your website, whatever it is called there, and go to our website. Go to www.kbforgirls.org and subscribe to our newsletter. I definitely want you to have all the latest in kiteboarding women's news, what we're up to. I don't want you to miss a thing, so go and subscribe. babe. And the last thing is I'm going to post a link to an incredible story that I found last night when I was researching adversity. It's about a female kite surfer named Sarah who was featured as a National Geographic Adventurer of the Year. And her brother and one other guy went to cross the Iceland or Greenland ice fields. She started off that trip by knocking herself out with her kite, knocking herself unconscious. And so then she went on to complete it. But it talks a little bit about how they dealt with that situation of, being injured in the wilderness. And it's a really cool, inspirational thing. So I'm going to link it down below. I'll be around, ladies. So looking forward to seeing you. Peter Pan is also looking forward to going out into the sunshine. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for making our community so amazing. I love you, girls. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Peter Pan, give him a kiss. We're going to finish, okay? Bye.